Hi, it's Jenny Powers, author of Empowered, the woman's guide to following your heart, woman on a mission to change the world and awaken everybody to their best selves and live their best lives. Me included, and me going first, certainly. It's work every day. But I'm doing it and marching forward on this journey of following my heart. So the next truth in my little book is one of my favorites. Feel pleasure. My life is supposed to feel good. I am here to experience life, and life is about pleasure. I am not here to spend my energy denying myself it. So I must remember to let myself feel pleasure. We can waste so much time keeping our bodies, our hearts, our minds, and our spirits from enjoying pleasure. But when we do, we are getting it wrong. Pleasure is our birthright. We are each entitled to experience as much of it as we would like to experience in our life. So if it feels good, do it. If it brings you pleasure, do it. Seek to experience as much pleasure as you possibly can in your life, in everything you do. This will make your life fun, and you are here to have fun. Today and every day, let yourself feel pleasure. Let your life feel so good. So I know I'm certainly working through this right now. I think there's so much that we all go through now with this obsession with diets and being smaller and skinnier, and I think so many things that bring us pleasure, whether it's food, whether it's let's just take food to begin with. I mean, there's so much joy that can come from eating, and I think now, as I talked about in Cherish Your Body, sometimes our bodies can become our enemy instead of our ally, and I think we've lost focus on the reason we're here is to enjoy our life and to feel pleasure and to feel good and to do things that feel good and to allow ourselves those experiences. There's no fire truck. There's no joy that comes from, I think the fire truck's agreeing with me. There's no joy that comes from denying yourself pleasure, and you don't get any points for denying yourself pleasure. You don't get credit for saying, oh, I wanted to have that experience, or I wanted to do that thing that felt good, but instead I denied my body or my heart or my mind or my spirit something that would feel good, whether it's reading a book or watching a TV show or doing something that at your core know would bring you pleasure. And whether it's mental pleasure or physical pleasure, emotional pleasure, expressing yourself, whatever pleasure means to you, something that just feels so good. And I think we all spend far too much time denying ourselves this. And I just know in my own life that I want to experience as much pleasure as I possibly can in my life. I want everything to feel good. I want my days to be full of things that bring me pleasure, because what better way to spend your life than to live a life that feels good? So find the areas in your life where you aren't having nearly enough pleasure or experiencing enough pleasure. And I think there's so much about that word that can have a negative connotation, as if it's gluttonous or decadent. And the truth of the matter is, it's the only way you should be living. You should be having as much pleasure as you possibly can, finding joy in everything that you do, treating yourself to as many wonderful experiences as you can possibly fit in to one day. Feel pleasure in everything you do. I promise you, it will make your life extraordinary. Bye.